If you're an adventurous athlete like I am, you like to get outdoors, do some hiking, some backpacking, some cycling, whatever it is that gets you outside, it fuels your soul. We need to make sure that these movements, these sports that we do outside, they work for us and not against us, because repetitive endurance movements have the potential to make your muscles stiff and tight. So we're going to go through some quick exercises that you can do before and after to make sure you're performing better during those exercises and keeps your body happy and healthy so you can do them for the rest of your life. Enjoy. The preparation will be 2 quick and effective movements so you can get out the door ASAP. We're going to start out with a forward split squat. Take a huge step forward and then drive the hips forward and down towards that front heel. The intention is to get a huge stretch on that back hip. Really make sure the hips always face forward and keep some tension in the core. We don't want to see a huge arch in the back. On your last rep, get to your deepest position and then reach that arm of the same side as your back leg as high as you can. You're going to feel a huge stretch here. Then place that hand on the ground, rotate towards that front knee, and reach up to the sky with that opposite hand. This is going to open up your thoracic spine, and you might even feel an extra stretch on that forward leg hip. Then just come back to the top, rinse and repeat, do the other side. All right, we got everything loosened up. Now we're gonna make sure everything's engaged with a standing march. You're gonna put your hands behind your head and simply lift your knee as close as you can to your chest. This may seem simple, but give it a try. It is very challenging. Here's the key points. Make sure that bottom leg, the leg that you're standing on, stays very engaged. Keep that knee as straight as you can, squeeze your butt as hard as you can, and drive that knee as high as you can. And lastly, pull those elbows back and make sure that head stays nice and tall. And then march yourself out the door and go do some dope stuff. Wow, nice work. You crushed that thing you do. Now, let's make sure we loosen up those muscles that got a little stiff while you were out there having fun. We're going to start out with a wall quad stretch. Start on hands and knees, and then slide one knee back all the way up against the corner of the wall and the floor. I like to have my hands up on something. It'll help get you into a better position. The goal is to drive your hips forward and down towards that front foot. Once you find a stretch in the front of the hip, then you can start making your way up into taller positions. But make sure that core stays engaged and you're trying to pull that tailbone down and around your back. That's what sinks in the hip flexor and quad stretch. If you arch your back, you'll lose it. Next, let's loosen up the back and hammies. We're going to go into a forward fold by rounding the back as much as possible. This allows you to stretch any part of your back. You can pause anywhere along that and just hang out in a back stretch until finally you reach your deepest position where you get a big hamstring stretch. For some extra credit, grab on behind the calf, the knee, the ankle, wherever you are, and pull yourself into a deeper position. And remember to relax the shoulders and the neck. You've been holding them for so long, let them go. Let's finish up with some shoulder and upper back mobility, because you know they get stiff after a long run or cycle or whatever. So we're going to start out with a side lying position. Bring those knees up towards your chest and then rotate that arm open as far as you can. Bring the hand close to the ground or touch the ground and try to get that shoulder blade to the ground. You should feel a stretch in the spine. You should feel a stretch in the pecs. You might even feel a stretch in the neck. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Hash vs. Wild Joshua Tree Edition. Next time you're doing something fun outside, Try these exercises out. I know you're gonna feel much better and you're gonna be able to doing this stuff so much longer. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Check the description box for links, and I'll see you in the next video.